So we go back to junior Rotax then. Everybody racing twice. Here's how they line up in. Here's who lines up as well in heat number 3. Charlie White, Omar Kayani, Adam Giordaitis and Ethan Guest. That's your first 2 rows. Isaac Parkinson and Alex Shepherd go from row number 3. Lucas Esser and Christian Kehayov go from 4. Hakeem Barton, Jacob Underhill complete the top 10. Amelie Johnston and Matthew So starts on row number 6. It's Ethan Cossington, Jake Richardson on row 7. Finley Hans, Louis Marshall, Zane Perry and Aidan Hammond complete those who are not on novice plates, because here are your 4 novices in this race. Hopefully we get to see Kian Hundle, Liam Dooling, Sebastian Geldenhuis and Sam Batai for this race. I do believe we do. The reason why I just paused there is because we saw the 97 have a bit of a bump earlier on today. We are racing 8 minutes plus 1 lap. Away we go for the second round of heats in junior Rotax, and your early leader is going to be cart number 18, Charlie White, heading down towards the Stratford hairpin now. I am glad to report we've got all 20 drivers on the grid. So Seb Geldenhuis, who we saw have a moment down here in this region of the circuit earlier on that brought out a red flag, is racing, which is fantastic news. The number 97 towards the back of the field, one of 4 novices in this race. Everybody through the first half of this first lap. There is your race leader, Charlie White, and up into second place. It's been a good start for the likes of Adam Giordaitis and Isaac Parkinson. We'll confirm as they come through. And yes, Isaac Parkinson up to second place, the TDR team. Then Adam Giordaitis. Ethan Guest is held in 4th place. Biggest mover on that first lap, we're looking at Finley Hans, I think, up 5 places to P10. And that's a good start for Finley in the number 22. Changes as down the inside of Ethan Guest. As, oh, well, cut away from that. 4 carts involved in a bit of a moment down at the Stratford hairpin. The 38 looking the worst off in all of that. That was Omar Kayani. Thankfully, all of them back on circuit. But yeah, plenty of spills down there, that part of the course today. Yes, coming through the order, Alex Shepherd in the number 85. Alex, who had a real baptism of fire to start the day. Ethan Guest having a look there at the number 48 of Adam Giordaitis. This is all for 3rd place. Ethan, who's been a champion in Club 100 Cadets, has stepped up to owner racing for this year. It's a number of drivers from that championship in the Jack Tex Racing awning, and another one's directly behind now in the shape of Jacob Underhill. Jacob, whose dad works for the Aston Martin Formula 1 team, so it's been a very busy part of the year as Formula 1 get ready for their new season. 5 minutes and 35 seconds of this one to go. Oh, that's all getting a little bit too close into Wilkins. I think that was Guest into the back of Giordaitis. Giordaitis into the back of the cart ahead, which I don't think was that a cart that was a lap down, perhaps, because it wasn't Isaac Parkinson in second place. Yeah, I think it might have been Ethan Cossins who found himself shuffled down the order. Very close in the mid-pack there. Giordaitis and Ethan Guest now trying to find their way back through. So Charlie White continues to lead this one from Isaac Parkinson. Jacob Underhill now in 3rd. Heading up a bit of a JDR train now. Ethan Guest and Matthew So also in the top 5. And in fact Zane Perry, because he's in with JDR this weekend as well. Oh dear. And Giordaitis into Guest. Guest round, and we'll lose positions as a result of that. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this race. Not a surprise to see that most of the moments where we've seen people going round are the 2 big braking zones. You do have a good amount of braking into the Bruno chicane, but you also flow a lot of speed into that part of the course, and it's not as big as an overtaking opportunity because it can be quite tight. If you weak off the Bruno chicane, you're pretty much for the rest of the lap, because you will get hung out to drive through here, through Hanger Bend, and then even more so when you get down to Wilkins Corner. Zane Perry there in the number 25. Now running ahead of Matthew So they've changed places for P4 at the start of what is now lap number 6. 2 minutes 30 remaining on the clock. Top 3 looking pretty comfortable. Jacob Underhill, fastest driver on circuit now. Jacob, who's stepped up to the juniors this year, ran a programme of both Club 100 racing and also inter-categories, and would do either Minimax or Miami Water Swift depending on what was available. Just wanted to get himself on grids, and it has impressed a number of people in his preparations and his progress so far in these junior races. Very close there between Matthew So and Zane Perry. I think Matthew So may have taken that 4th place back. A number of these drivers as well were racing at a PF a couple of weeks ago for the Icebreaker Cup, which was your first slipstream broadcast powered by Alpha Live. If you don't know what that is, do check out the Alpha Live channel. All is explained, and there'll be another slipstream broadcast next week at Wilton Mill. My good friend and colleague Henry Baudet will be on that one. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go here though at Shenington, where every single racing moment you can view for free if you've not done so already, and you don't mind supporting us here. Do click that subscribe button. Enjoyed the comments as well at Andrew Mather Commentary and at _MM across your social media platforms. White still leads from Parkinson, from Underhill. Perry has got back into 4th place. Matthew So 5th. Alex Shepherd on for a good grid position here when we get to the final, because Alex was very, very strong in the previous race that he competed in. So he's on for a good points haul. It's just taken that 6th place away from Adam Judaitis. Here's Ethan Guest having another battle, this time with Finley Hands. Finley Hands has got through past Ethan Guest for 10th place at the moment in this race. If there's a particular driver that you're following today in Junior Rotax and you're concerned, where are they? Why aren't they on the board? Don't worry, they'll be in the next race. There's another Junior Rotax heat coming up after this one. Guest down the inside there, trying to get 10th place back off of Hands. Kayov is there as well, number 20, running P9 right now. Not long to go then on the clock, and drivers know they do not want to be in that B final. There's only a certain number of spots that automatically qualify through to the A final today. Everybody else goes in the B final and races for the last few positions. Just a note, under investigation now is the number 41 of Ethan Guest for bits earlier on in the race. That's a nice move though from Ethan, down the inside of Christian Kayov, who nearly finds himself meeting the marshals on driver's right. Did very, very well to keep control of, there may have been a bit of an interaction with Finley Hands. 2 laps to go then. Not seen too much of the race leader, but I can tell you Charlie White has been doing a great job. There's been a change for 2nd place. Jacob Underhill is through past Isaac Parkinson, and that's a good bit of driving from Jacob, not just for the purpose of being through and into 2nd place, but didn't really have a tow and didn't have anyone helping behind. So Jacob's been able to catch Isaac there on pure pace and overtake. Final lap board out then. Charlie White has a 2-second advantage over Jacob Underhill at the moment. Isaac Parkinson is fading a little bit in the second half of this race. As out is the number 38. That's Omar Kayani. Now, we saw Omar having problems earlier on in the race down at this corner here, Stratford. I wonder, is that a secondary effect of the off that we saw for a few drivers in the early stages of this race? Charlie White, though, is going to be very, very happy with this race result. This has been a calm drive, a professional drive, and a drive that's going to give full points. Well, 0 points, because it's that format here today. the best possible points for Charlie White over the line. Jacob Underhill, P2. Zane Perry, strong there, P3. I think Zane Perry's going to be in a good position on the grid for the A final. Matthew So fourth, Isaac Parkinson fifth, Alex Shepherd will also be high up the order for the A final. Will definitely be through to the main race. Seventh for Adam Joditis, Amelie Johnston 8th, Ethan Guest 9th, Finley Hands 10th.